Welcome back to Television A7. Let's jump into it. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 8. This first scene we have right here, you see Scrappy, you see Erica Dixon is back, and they are talking with Scrappy's attorney. They're just, talking about what's to be expected when the next court date comes up with Bambi. And Scrappy is just glad that he has someone to call for moral support. He's like building up to it. Hey, I can call somebody. They always gonna be there for me. Blah blah blah. The camera pans, and Erica Dixon is there, so she's just helping him out. And then the lady over here, she asks Scrappy, well, she asks Erica, what do you think about Bambi as a mother? This, that, and the third. Baby Erica Dixon ain't never cared for Bambi. They tried to have a truce. They was doing good for a couple of weeks, Erica said, until Bambi started cutting up, going off once again on social media. So that was that. And Imani doesn't really care for her either. We all saw that play out a couple months ago on social media, but we'll get back to that in a second. So, Erica Dixon is there for moral support, and we're going to be seeing her on these upcoming episodes. So, just know Erica Dixon will be back. So, moving on, and they put Erica in a confessional and everything, so you already know it's about to be something because they didn't have to do that, but she looks nice. But yeah, we're gonna see Erica turn up next week. So now we have Rashida and Kirk. They're going through marital woes. They always going through something, but this time it's about Frost Bistro. Y'all remember on, like, it was either episode 1 or 2. They had the cast come in to try some food from the restaurant. They decided to go in a new direction to shut it down temporarily and get, some things revamped. Come to find out, Rashida was supposed to file this permit. She didn't file it or apply for it, whatever, because she didn't know about it. But she explains it has something to do with them being in a historical district or something like that. But anyway, Kirk is coming in all, just super pissy and irritated, and is like going off on her, talking about, I need my partner. You're not stepping up. I need you to do what you say you're going to do and take care of things and not leave me hanging. So it's just Kirk with the stank face. Just coming in. Rashida was there with the interior decorator having a good moment. Then Kirk come in and just the mood go all the way down. But after he get done fussing Rashida out, Rashida still got to go pick up their son, from school. So she still got other things to do. She's saying in her confessional, I gotta get up, do what I need to do around the house, help, get our son together, and then I got Kirk coming at me about some old permit. Just, adding to the everything else I got going on already. So we'll get back to these two later because they're gonna come back to this conversation. But we see Yandy and Rashida, they're meeting up because you gotta go vent to your girlfriends or whatever. And Rashida's like, look, girl, man, Kirk just cussed me out. He went up on me about this permit. Da 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 da. Yandy's like, oh, I know somebody. I'ma connect you. What's going on with you and Mendices? She's telling Rashida everything that's going on between them. But enough for her, Mendices. I want to invite you to this women's empowerment panel. We're going to be talking about women in the industry, how to, just have a camaraderie and how to maneuver through like social media and things of that nature. Are you going to be able to make it? Rashida's not going to be there, but Yandy's like, well, I hope Rennie and Amy are both able to come because You remember at the spa, they were talking about, well, Amy was talking about the situation that she has with Rennie over this song. So Yandy's hoping both of them will be there so that they can talk it out and squash whatever beef that they have going on. So the next scene we have here is successful co-parenting. Okay, this was one of my favorite scenes from this episode because you could see that Scrappy and Erica are on a way better page. They kind of go back down memory lane of everything that was going on with them back in the day. Um, when they just could not get it together. And I think when Scrappy finally was starting to come around and get it together, Erica was over it because she had been trying and trying and trying to no avail. So, anyway, it's Imani's 18th birthday. She's getting ready to go off to college. Oh, how do you feel? She's like, I feel good. I'm glad to see you. She's talking to Scrappy. She's like, I'm glad to see you, Dad, in a better place and, without Debbie Downer and this, that, and the third. And, I don't play about my parents when things are being said about them in the blog. So, um, I love you and I want you to know that, I'm glad to see you progressing and moving forward. So they have a little family moment. They do some virtual reality thing where they go kill a bunch of zombies or whatever. It looks fun but kind of sort of creepy. But nice little family moment. Amaya, she's a beautiful young lady. She like literally grew up on TV. Like, woo, goodness. So, but yeah, Imani, she don't care for the bam at all. But coming back to Kirk and Rashida, so after the first blow up, Rashida's at home with Carter. He's over there doing homework, and Kirk still comes in with an attitude, and Rashida's like, "Okay, you know what? I'm sick of you and this attitude. What what is it? Okay, I'm sorry about the permit, but things happen. This is life. You just can't be walking around you know, with the Sour Patch face every day. Like, what's up? Like, let's get it together." And Kirk is talking about he doesn't feel appreciated and he feels like he's by himself, this, that, and the third. So, in the midst of all of that, Carter reads him, some assignment he has to do for school or whatever, where he's just, pouring into Kirk how much of a good dad he is and whatever. So that makes him feel better. And he kind of comes around and like checks himself and apologizes to Rashida for his bad attitude that he's been having. So they seem to be past that for now. We'll see if it lasts. You never know with these two. Um, but speaking of some, a pair you don't really know what's going on with, these two are a mess, okay? Amy and Chaotic. But it's just so crazy because Amy really doesn't, to me, Amy doesn't really want Chaotic. She just wants to be number one and she just wants Erica Banks to know that that is her man and, she is his number one. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all ridiculous. I can't even believe you got two women fighting over Chaotic, like of all people. Never in a million years. But it's like at least Erica Banks is kind of showing like some genuine interest in Chaotic, but Amy's just sitting over there playing. It's like if you don't really want dude, just like let him go. See, that's something I don't like. If you don't want the dude, just don't bother him. Keep him in a friend zone forever. And now when you see somebody else genuinely interested in him trying to move in, now you want to come back and claim territory when he was single all this time and y'all could have been got together if that's what you really wanted to do. But anyway, um, they're sitting here just talking about everything that happened at the video shoot. Amy didn't like that Chaotic was picking up Erica and was, trying to make her seem like she was, a part of the video because Chaotic told Amy she was gonna be like the lead girl, but then she pull up and Erica Banks is like all there in the mix, so she just didn't like that. And she's like, look, if you're gonna be mine, you're gonna be mine. You can't be going back and forth. You gotta pick and, stop playing around all the time. But it is what it is. He's like, all right, all right. But in his confessional, Chaotic is like, you know what? If I get with Amy for real, then I'm gonna lose Erica. I'm not trying to lose both of them, so I'm gonna try to, shoot my shot and make them both. So, child, Chaotic, he not finna stop playing games no time soon. So, Amy, she gonna be in for a wild ride. But after that whole thing, whatever, Amy, lays down the law. She's like, okay, I got invited to this women's empowerment thing. Yandy had told me about it. She wants me to come and talk to Rennie about this whole song and this and that. And Amy's like, I don't want to have to bring the Detroit out. I don't want Rennie to be like trying to disrespect me in front of all these women. And Chaotic's like, Amy, you don't have to bring the Detroit out. You don't have to do all that. But yeah, sit, talking, have a conversation, and hopefully y'all can work it out. So here we are, the day of the panel. This is before they even get up on the stage. We got Yandy and Amy just talking. Yandy's like, okay, Amy, you're here. Glad you're here. Rennie's supposed to be here. Let's do this the right way. Let's try not to have any crazy moments. So Amy agrees, okay? They get up on the stage. You can see it's like Mita's like the host of it. I'm not sure who this is or who that is, but that's Yandy and that's Deb Annie, um, Walker's mom. So she's being thrown in the mix here and there this season, Deb. So they do the panel. Amy comes up there and says a few words, just talking about how women need to stick together and have camaraderie. But that didn't really last long because, child, after Amy got off the stage, she didn't cut up. But before that, we get Mita and Yandy talking to Rennie because Rennie she comes late. She had to take care of something with her daughter first. So she pulls up and Yandy's really trying to get Rennie's side of the situation. Okay, Amy's here. Amy knows you're here. Y'all's gonna meet and talk this over. Okay, boom. We get them there. Conversation goes 0 to 100. That conversation went left so fast. Like, Amy just freaking lost it. Okay, so Brittany's trying to say, hey, look, I didn't block you on social media to Amy. I didn't block you on social media until you started making personal attacks about me over a song. Yes, if I had the song that you wrote, I didn't know. You should have handled that differently. You should have taken that to the label instead of trying to come at me like real sideways. And I don't appreciate that. Rennie is talking fast. She's talking a mile a minute. You can see she's getting frustrated. But Amy is like, she gets super upset. And she started yelling and going off. She walks away. And Yandy has to go get her and be like, look, Amy, you just sat up on the stage and talked about women's empowerment, and you over here just acting a fool and just negating everything you just talked about. you have a choice. You could either stay here and try to work this out, or you could walk out that door. You know, the choice is yours. So, begrudgingly, Amy decides to come on back and sit down, and Rennie get to tapping her foot because she is like just so over it. Again, um, Amy is like, you know what, I could have handled things better. And Rennie's like, you know what, I could have done some things better as well. So, all in all, they decide to just let it go and move on. But yeah, Amy was looking crazy. Like, Rennie was getting, agitated too, but Amy was taking it to a whole other level. So let me know what you guys think about that. Of course, at a women's empowerment panel event, everything's gonna go left. But this is from a song, y'all, that's over, they say over 3 years ago. Do y'all know the song? Because I don't even know the song, what they're talking about. It's just, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But anyway, that is this episode, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. If you guys want to check out some more of my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta content, I got a video right here for you guys. And I will talk to y'all in the next one.